Imagine a river, clear, alive. Now imagine crayfish disappear from it. Not a snack, not a delicacy, but a core mechanism that processes waste, drives nutrient cycles, and keeps freshwater ecosystems stable. Remove crayfish, and the system starts to collapse. Crayfish don't just live on the bottom. They eat, they dig, they mix sediments, they hunt, and they become food. Scientists often call crayfish a keystone species in streams and rivers. They influence nutrient flow, habitat structure, and the speed of organic decomposition. Now let's break it down. 10 functions, fully explained, and 10 facts that most people never hear. 10 functions of crayfish in Nature 1. Bottom cleaners. Organic matter recycling crayfish consume detritus. Dead leaves, plant remains, carrion. They convert waste into usable energy for the ecosystem. In forest streams, crayfish significantly accelerate leaf decomposition. Think of them as the sanitation service of freshwater systems, invisible but essential. 2. Accelerators of nutrient cycling. Crayfish eat organic matter and release nutrients back into the water and sediment. These nutrients feed microbes, algae, and aquatic plants. Crayfish don't just consume energy, they redistribute it. 3. Population control of invertebrates. Crayfish are omnivores. They feed on insect larvae, worms, snails, and other invertebrates. By doing this, they regulate bottom-dwelling communities and influence entire food webs. 4. Engineers of the riverbed crayfish constantly walk, dig, and move sediment. This physical disturbance prevents the bottom from becoming compacted and lifeless. Oxygen penetrates deeper. Microhabitats form. It's like tilling soil in agriculture. Without it, the system suffocates. 5. Creators of shelters and microhabitats. Crayfish clear spaces under rocks, expand crevices in wood, dig shallow pits in sediment. These spaces become shelters for fish fry, insect larvae, and small organisms. Crayfish reshape the bottom every single night. 6. A critical food source for predators. Crayfish are eaten by pike, perch, catfish, trout, otters, mink, herons, and many birds. They transfer energy from the bottom to higher trophic levels. Remove crayfish, and predators lose a major food source. 7. Energy stabilizers in freshwater ecosystems. In many streams, the primary energy input comes from fallen leaves. Crayfish speed up their breakdown, making energy available faster to the entire food chain. They keep the system moving. 8. Regulators of aquatic vegetation. Crayfish graze on aquatic plants. In balanced numbers, this prevents overgrowth and keeps water oxygenated. But when crayfish, especially invasive ones, become too abundant, they can strip vegetation and destabilize ecosystems. Crayfish are regulators, but only when populations are balanced. 9. Bank and sediment engineers, burrowing species. Some crayfish species dig burrows. This helps them survive droughts and temperature extremes, but burrowing can also increase sediment movement and destabilize riverbanks, especially with invasive species. 10. Indicators of ecosystem health with nuance. Many native crayfish species are sensitive to pollution and habitat degradation. Their decline often signals that bottom habitats are deteriorating. However, some invasive species are highly tolerant and can survive in degraded waters. Crayfish are indicators, but only when you know which species you're looking at. 10 fascinating crayfish. Facts 1. Molting is their most dangerous phase. Crayfish grow, but their exoskeleton does not. They must shed it, a process called molting. After molting, they are soft, defenseless, and extremely vulnerable. 2. They store calcium like a battery. Before molting, many crayfish form gastroliths, internal calcium reserves. After shedding, they rapidly rebuild their shell, like stockpiling materials before construction. 3. They can regenerate limbs. Crayfish can regrow lost claws and legs, Regeneration occurs gradually through successive molts. Few animals can do this so reliably. 4. Their claws have different functions. In many species, one claw is stronger for crushing, the other more precise for cutting, a built-in tool set. 5. They breathe with gills and need oxygen. Even on the bottom, crayfish depend on oxygen-rich water. Low oxygen levels quickly stress or kill them. 6. Mostly nocturnal workers. Many crayfish are most active at night. Fewer predators. Better feeding conditions. While the river looks quiet, the bottom is busy. 7. Mothers carry eggs under the tail. Females attach eggs to their abdominal legs. They clean them, ventilate them, and protect them. This is active parental care. 8. They control leaf decomposition speed. It sounds boring, but it's critical. Crayfish dramatically influence how fast leaves turn into nutrients. That affects the entire ecosystem. 9. Invasive crayfish can rewire ecosystems. Non-native crayfish often grow faster, eat more, and displace native species. They can strip vegetation, destroy shelters, and alter food webs. Crayfish are powerful ecosystem modifiers. 10. Crayfish are not scavengers. They are system operators. They clean, they hunt, they dig, they restructure habitats. One animal, multiple ecosystem roles. Conclusion. Crayfish are not food for beer. They are pillars of freshwater ecosystems. They recycle organic matter, stabilize food webs, shape the riverbed, feed predators. When crayfish disappear, water becomes poorer, dirtier, and less alive. If this was useful, subscribe. Here we break down who truly holds nature together. And write in the comments, did you ever think crayfish were just bottom dwellers? Or did you already know they're ecosystem engineers?